Welcome back to Listen to the Words. It always happens that right before we start recording, we say something stupid or laugh about something. Like right now, where we're sharing illegal gummies.
No. No.
We're trying to.
I said it was
good.
nothing fun.
Nothing fun, no. So, welcome back to Listen to the Words. I'm your host, Andres. I am accompanied by my co-host, Miss Kelly Marie, my baby mama, my significant other, and we also have a special guest today.
Yep.
Someone that we talk about all the time, and her name is the notorious T.Y. Oh, she did it. She broke it. She broke it.
She broke it.
First time ever. We have Stephanie here, my cousin. Stephanie, say hi.
Hello.
There you go. We have actually had Stephanie on the old version of this show called the BPD Podcast.
Yep.
She was on the Selena episode, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. It was, what episode was it? Was it just Selena?
We were talking about Selena, yeah.
I think it was just Selena.
It was just Selena, just overall Selena. That's why we left that version of the show, because we were just focusing on one artist, and we're going to run out of artists. So we decided to be lazy and just pick songs and brackets.
Yeah.
And brackets work good. Mm-hmm. So Titi, you are, we call Titi because when we were small, my little brother Sebastian would call her. She couldn't say Stephanie, so he would call her Titi.
Yeah.
And it stuck with her for 30 plus years. I only know her as Titi.
Yeah.
So Titi's here on vacation with her mama, her sister, and her two adorable little boys.
My boys.
The cutest boys ever. I'm slightly biased to Amari.
His name is actually Amari.
Amari, because he's so lovable and squishy. But then Kyrie is just so adorable too. He came up to me, does his little double fist bumps. They're both really adorable kids.
Hi.
They're both adorable kids. And Amari, I keep calling him Armani. I'm sorry, that's my nickname for your kid now. Sorry. Amari is in love with Kelly.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's her essence.
I mean, what's not to love?
He's like, she's so squishy and soft. I love her so much.
You calling me fat?
No, I said squishy and soft. I didn't say what part of your body's squishy and soft. Where does he lay his head usually? Upon your bosom.
Yeah.
So, Titi, how was your week this week?
It's been good so far.
So far?
Exhausting.
I can
but
imagine.
It's been good.
Considering you guys flew from Florida
Yeah.
with two small children,
Oof.
that is a feat and a half.
Yeah, but they did really good.
I saw the pictures on your Instagram. Little Kyrie
did
is his
great.
headphones and just chilling on the plane.
Kyrie fell asleep right when we took off, so he slept like the first half. And then Amari fell asleep like the second half.
And that flight's like an hour long, so...
So
by the
30
time-
minutes.
Yeah.
Didn't even finish a movie.
Yeah.
Nothing.
By the time you're up in the air, they give you your bag of pretzels that cost all $25. It's like, here you go.
Yeah.
And please buckle up. We're descending now.
Literally. Literally.
When we flew to Texas, I was talking to your mom a few minutes ago, and I told her when we flew to Houston, it's an hour 25-ish.
Yeah.
Ish. By the time we took off, I watched the series finale of Succession, and then I started the Tetris movie, and I got about 25 minutes in, and they were like, we're descending. And I was like, but
I need to finish my
I'm like, I
movie
downloaded
first.
all this stuff to watch.
I have all this time to watch this.
I need
now.
to do this first.
Yeah,
so
I'm like,
hold on.
can we just
Can we circle?
Do another
just
lap around.
circle around the airport?
Can we go back and then
Yeah, just let's circle.
Did anybody forget anything?
I'm like, come on, let's. And I wasn't able. And then the plan was to finish the Tetris movie on the flight back, and that turned into a fiasco. Well, I finished it about a month later.
Yeah.
But when we flew to California, I downloaded a whole bunch of stuff, and
That was a longer flight.
that was
too,
a 5.5 hour flight, so that worked
yeah.
out good.
Oh, that trip will have to wait for them to be just a little older.
Oh, those kids!
Yeah.
When you take them to Disneyland, their minds are going to be like blown,
Blown away.
Yeah.
blown, and you're going to love it.
Yeah.
Considering
It's really
how we were talking about it earlier or yesterday or a few days ago, how central it is to everything. When you stay on the main drag, you could walk. You have a McDonald's next to you. You have
There's a Panera
a
Bread.
Panera Bread.
IHOP.
Literally everything you need.
There's other stuff too.
There's a Walgreens down the road from where we stayed at.
Yeah.
Did you guys see the Hojo that everybody talks about? That's right there.
The Howard Johnson? Yes, it was
Yeah.
across from where we were at.
Yeah, I have a lot of Disney influencers I follow that's the one they always recommend staying at.
We
the Hojo.
tried to get a room there, but it was sold out because obviously everyone wants to
All
stay
the
there.
time,
So we
yeah.
stayed at the one, I think 2 or 3 doors over, the Tropicana Suites,
Tropicana Inn, I think.
Inn or Suites, whatever it is. It's not bad.
Yeah, I mean it's
bed.
it's like
2
yeah,
beds
it's a
and
bed.
it was
so
clean. That's all we could ask
Yeah.
That's all
for.
you need.
It was kind of like
You don't
like
get
the
excited
All
for
Star.
the hotel.
like the all-star hotels. It was like that.
The only knock I had on that hotel was the fact that we were in the back, like all the way at the end of the hotel.
Yeah.
I wish they had put us a little bit closer to the front because
Yeah.
it was about a half a mile walk from the back of the hotel to the entrance.
So walking, like staying in the front is a much shorter walk to the park.
Yeah. And then you're right next to the store, the little restaurant.
Yeah.
And then you literally walk, like when you walk to the entrance of the hotel, that's Disneyland. It's right there.
Yeah.
It's right there.
You can see the little, there's like some like hedges and then there's like a little like
awning sign
that says Disneyland.
Oh wow!
And then you walk under that, and you walk. A
Is
little
it like
further,
right,
and
like
it's
in the
there.
middle of like the city? It's not like how it is in.
It's not like Florida, where it's like you're in a bubble.
Yeah.
No, you're
It's like
you're,
this crazy
it's
world
there.
right there.
you're in the middle of Anaheim, and it's just like,
It's right there.
and people are just driving by, going to work or walking to work. It's just like, and you're just there.
And Disneyland's right there.
You know how to describe it? The way I describe it is like you're walking on Fifth Avenue, and then boom, there's Central Park. Like the entire world is hustle bustle, and then all of a sudden, boom, there's Disneyland. And then California, like you walk in, to the right is Disneyland, to the left is California Adventure, and straight ahead is Downtown Disney. And it's all there.
Right there.
So it is
Walking
like
distance.
a bubble, but
But you have to walk
It's
into
still
the bubble.
in the middle of the
right,
city.
it's in the middle of the city.
and
That's cool.
and the monorail just rolls around both
Yeah.
parks, just drives around.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So we did that. What
We did the monorail,
Yeah.
and we did the train. Mm-hmm. They have a little train. So
Yeah, it was awesome. Your kids will love it. Mm-hmm. So, Mama Bear, how was your week?
it was fine.
Just fine.
Yeah,
How can we make it better than fine?
I don't know. Take
don't
me
know?
to Europe.
Take care of Europe? Okay, cool. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Right now. Just,
You asked.
Is that Bruce?
Yeah,
that
it
is
is.
Bruce trying to get into the door.
He's trying to get
Bruce
it.
Go away,
is
Bruce.
insane.
So, we decided to do a bracket today. Because being lazy.
Yep.
He's getting mad.
He is getting mad. Usually we keep him locked in the living room, but we figured he was going to sit with Sophia, but that didn't happen.
Yeah.
So we're going to do a bracket episode about, or should we talk more to Titi? Let's find out more about Titi's life.
Yeah.
Titi was my concert partner back in the day.
Yeah,
We went to every single concert, and then Titi was also our chaperone when we were dating.
I was.
Yeah. You don't remember that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
she was-
the way you said it, you were like, I was.
I really was. She was our chaperone, and she was at all the concerts we went to. Me and Titi went to way too many concerts. She saw every single band that I've seen. She's seen with me, probably several times.
Yeah. Well, we met Matchbook Romance together.
That's right. I pulled her out of school early that day.
Mm-hmm. She came with.
I went in my school uniform
Yeah.
to the concert.
This is how much my aunt trusts me. She goes, pull her out of school. I don't care. So I rolled up to her school. I signed her out. I'm like, I need to sign.
My mom would never have let me sign out of school to go to a concert.
I signed her out of school.
way.
Went to the main
I had
office.
to beat traffic.
Yeah, went to the main office. Signed her out. They're like, "Who are you?" I'm her older cousin. I'm her tío. Just let me sign her out. Sign her out of school, and they're like, "Where are you going?" I was like, "Don't worry about it." And then they had to
She
call.
has an appointment.
They had to call her. They had to call her on the loudspeaker. It's like,
Stephanie Hernandez, come to the main office.
and then she showed up, and we just boogied. Was it Fort Lauderdale?
Stephanie's like, peace out.
Yeah.
I'm
I
going
was
to a
like,
concert.
I'm out.
I'm leaving.
Ciao.
But what was your favorite concert we went to?
Oh man.
If you had to pick one, I know all of them were great because it was with me. But
It probably is I think it's like that Buzz Bake Sale that we were burning up
Yeah.
on fire all day long.
we just talked about it last week. I think that we
Yeah.
sat there because we wanted to see Taking Back Sunday,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
they decided to perform at 8:00 at night, and
and we
you
were there all
you can't
day in the
Yeah.
hot
That's
Florida
ridiculous.
sun in the summer.
Yeah,
That's ridiculous.
it was ridiculous hot.
I think we did Buzz Bake Sale one time together.
I don't remember us going to Buzz Bake Sale, honestly.
We went to something
Did we?
because it was outside.
I don't remember going to the Warped Tour with you either.
That might have been
Warped
it.
Tour was awesome too.
Did I go to the
Dang.
Warped Tour with you?
It might have been that one.
I don't remember that. 'Cause I remember going to Warped Tour with her. That it ended up raining on us and people just throwing mud pies everywhere.
Oh. I remember going to something outdoor music festival with you.
Huh, I don't remember.
Yeah.
It wasn't that memorable, I guess.
Unless it was a dream.
It was what?
Unless it was a dream.
Maybe because I don't
Maybe
know.
I dreamt I went. I don't know.
Maybe. I remember every other concert we went to except for that.
Yeah, maybe not.
I think you just made it up.
Yeah, probably. Sounds
Like,
about,
it's
sounds
like,
about
it's
right.
like those dreams. She'll wake up. She goes, "You cheated on me," and I'm like, "What?"
Oh, I can't. I do the same thing. I get so pissed at him for like 2 days. 'Cause
But she hits me with the stupidest things like, "You
was
left
like-
me."
he gets the silent treatment for like a little bit.
I had the stupidest dream.
About buying a car? Yeah, share that story. I don't do it justice.
It was something like I told him he couldn't buy this. He wanted to buy a car. And I'm like, no, we don't need a car. And then like all of a sudden he wanted to divorce me.
Because he didn't want to buy a car.
So now, whenever I leave the house, she's like, where are you going? I'm buying a car.
Yeah.
I'm not coming back. I'm going to buy a car.
I'm going to go get some milk and buy a car.
And I'm like, what? She'll randomly wake up crying in the bed. I'm like, you cheated on me. I was like, I'm literally laying next to you. You know where I'm at 24 hours a day. I don't have time to cheat on you.
Yeah.
Nor do I have the patience to cheat on you.
You don't have the energy to cheat on me.
I don't know how dudes have the whole, I'm going to have my wife and then have a side piece and then spend all this money on them. I don't have the time, the patience, or the money for that.
Yeah, exactly.
I was like, you know how much I make.
Like
You have access to our bank accounts.
any extra money should be spent on me.
Oh, of course. I'm sorry. And coffee mugs.
In Europe.
In Europe,
you can keep
start
hoping.
looking at Europe because I don't know. That sounds like that needs to happen soon.
You can keep hoping. Keep hoping. Keep dreaming. We were going to go to Europe, but then COVID happened, and then the war in Ukraine, and all this stuff. So we went
to the Ukraine.
So then we ended up going to California instead.
Yeah,
So it worked out.
it did.
Now we just got to wait to Europe. Just wait a few years.
Yeah.
So Buzz Bake Sale's your favorite. Buzz Bake Sale's your favorite concert.
Yeah, I think it's just memorable because we were just so out there and it was just like so hot. And we saw so many shows.
We saw
like Take Back Sunday. I had to have been like maybe
I'm sorry, am I
Story of
boring
the
you?
Year was there.
Story of the Year was there, and so was Lit. They sang My Worst Enemy like 5 times, and then it was a big lineup. But I don't think you went with me to the greatest concert ever. Me and Jose. I still have the flyer.
Oh my god!
Taking Back Sunday, followed by A Magic Romance.
The Halloween one.
Yep. I don't think you went with me on that
I
one.
want that one so much. That's the best concert I've been to with you so far. But the best concert as of now, I think, is Post Malone.
I wouldn't mind going to see Post.
I saw Post Malone and that was the best concert
I really
ever.
think you'll like his new album, hun.
Yeah.
It's not rap. It's not
rock.
It's not dirty.
Yeah.
It's rockish but countryish too.
Yeah.
It's country rock, but not the country version that it's emotional. But you know what I'm saying?
What does
Like,
that mean?
it's not like I fixed up my truck and it's like emotional country.
It's telling a story.
Yeah, it's telling a story. Yes,
It's like Tim McGraw country.
It's Tim McGraw with a little rock influence, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And I actually really enjoyed that album.
Yeah.
I need to dive a little further into the lyrics and
I
stuff.
love Posty.
But I was enjoying it. But I forgot what song I
Put
told
on
you.
a great show.
I've heard that too. But he does a show in short shorts, right?
Yeah, Jorts.
In jorts. That's very odd.
He's awesome though.
But he's all tattooed up and
All
stuff
tatted.
like that.
Yep.
Was it just smell like straight up blunts in the concert?
Oh, there, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and the lawn, nobody cares. Over there in Florida,
Yeah, that's just...
It's medicinal.
It's Florida.
it's-
Nobody cares if it is or not.
I'm so high. No, but I think you'll enjoy the new album. I know you won't like his first albums, the first couple one. You won't like it.
I like a few of his songs.
His last 2 albums. I think you would enjoy.
Yeah.
I think you'll enjoy, the new one doesn't have that much auto tune to it.
Yeah.
It's just him, which I like.
Yeah.
and he did this album with a band, so
Mm-hmm.
like he plays the instruments in this album,
And I
that's
like
what
that.
he's doing on tour too. He played the guitar while he was on tour.
That's cool. Jinx.
Your mom says that.
Oh man. All right. So, is there any concert that's coming up that you want to go to?
So many. Drake is coming up.
Oh,
and
that's like a $10,000 ticket, isn't
it
it?
is $10,000. Lana Del Rey also coming up. But those tickets have also gone up too.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Who else is coming? We're gonna go see Nightly in a few months.
November.
In November. I already told my mom, so hopefully she'll remember.
There's some
She won't.
Spanish Mexican bandas that we want to see now too, because Kyrie's got me on that
Mm-hmm.
now.
And do they perform locally in Florida?
Yeah, they have. One's gonna be in Miami and one is gonna be in Belgrade.
Oh wow, Belgrade.
Belgrade.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I've been to Belgrade a few times.
But now are you going to take Kyrie to that concert?
No.
Little Kyrie with a little blunt.
No.
Baba.
I do want to take Kyrie to a baseball game.
Ooh,
Yeah,
you should take him to a soccer game.
that too.
Baseball.
The tickets have gone up, so they're so expensive now. I can't go.
Yeah.
Messi brought them tickets now, and they're like $400.
I would say take them to a football game or like baseball. Sometimes gets boring.
We can do a baseball game, football game too.
Yeah, football game. Wait till the Dolphins start to suck early on, and then tickets will go cheap. Wow, that got really awkward.
Like,
Sorry, guys.
Or I could do them
preseason.
when the preseason's over.
Yeah, it's
now.
done.
No, but I'm saying like.
Which did you watch Hard Knocks last night?
Nope.
Really good.
I don't know. I'm probably gonna have to wait till I get home. Hubby's gonna probably want to watch it with me.
It's really good. A lot of the players that you want to make the team made the team.
Okay.
Yep.
That's exciting.
Yeah, we watched it last night. Kelly watches it with me because now she's a Jets fan.
I've always been one since we got married.
But it was a really good
I have to
episode.
do both sides. I gave Dallas Cowboys 6 years with my husband, but it's time to go back to New York.
Yeah, the Cowboys, no. One of the managers at my job, he has the Dak Prescott jersey on his office wall, and it's autographed.
That's my husband.
It is. When you drive by, the next time we drive by at night, you can see it from the road.
Oh,
It's a
can you?
giant
Because I can
background.
never see inside those windows.
Whenever I pull into the work, it's just that's the first thing you see is Dak Prescott's jersey, and I'm like, Mike's in. But anyway, even he was like, he's been a diehard Cowboys fan his whole life, and he's like,
Oh, my husband, he's till death he rocks with them.
Well,
But
I'm the same with the
for
Jets,
you.
yeah.
I was gonna
But
say.
except last year, they broke my heart so bad that I just gave up on football completely.
Yeah.
I was
There
like,
were
no.
a couple years that you just stopped watching football and you dove into soccer.
Yeah, but it was just I needed to come back.
Yeah.
I need to come back home.
A-Rod.
Well, now that
Aaron
I was going to
Rodgers
say
did
now that
that.
Aaron Rodgers is
But
the quarterback.
that makes me sound like a bandwagon jumper.
But it's
No,
not.
it's not.
because you're seeing hope for your team.
yeah.
It's just I gave up when they hired Adam Gase because I knew how crappy of a coach he was, and I knew he was going to ruin the team.
Yeah.
I knew for a fact he was going to ruin the team. When they got rid of Adam Gase, then I jumped back in.
I love this
Yeah.
coach now.
Robert Saleh.
I love him.
Didi,
Yeah.
wait till you watch the
He's
speech he gave
amazing.
yesterday. I told Kelly, I was like, I would run through a wall for that man right now. I can't play. I'm almost 40 years old, but I would strap up my chin strap and play again for that man.
I think I would play for him.
Because he said,
Like he's very
very
motivational.
motivational,
Yeah, he's
yes.
very motivational. I'm like,
And
damn,
he
man, he
comes
comes
up
just be
and-
my life coach.
Yeah, the things that he was saying and just his energy. Like even that he goes on game day, he goes and he runs up the
stairs.
The stairs
Of every stadium.
in
He
the
goes, every stadium that they do, he runs up and down the stairs.
That's insane.
But
I want that
I need
motivation.
to quote you this. I need to read this quote to you because it's amazing what he said. All right. He says, come on. One of my biggest pet peeves I have as a coach is when you're on a team that's not doing very well and the opposing coach whose team is doing well walks up to you at the 50-yard line and says, man, you guys play hard. He says, you know what? He goes, you. I don't want to play hard. I want to you up. That's the mindset. No one's talking about how we play hard anymore. They hate us, and that's what you want.
Yeah, he said that. He said if they don't hate you, he said something like that. You're not doing something right if you have haters.
Yeah, if they don't hate you, you're not doing something
Yeah,
right.
something
Yeah.
like that.
I love this coach. I wanted him to get hired 5 years ago before they hired Adam Gase, and they didn't. I'm like, this is why our team sucks so bad.
Yeah.
And now that they finally got it right, I'm like, this is the guy. This is the guy.
I can't wait for the season.
And
start.
it's not, because they hired him, and then like last year, the season just kind of fell apart.
The problem
But-
with last season was they got hit with the injury bug so hard.
Yeah.
Everybody dropped like flies.
Yeah.
Because they won almost 7 or 8 games in a row, and then the bug just hit.
Yeah.
We lost everybody.
And you can see when you watch Hard Knocks that the team is like such a family.
They love each other.
Like those players just really, they're like brothers.
And when you watch Hard Knocks, the last night's Hard Knocks, a player gets cut, and everybody on that team is sad.
Yeah.
They were like, we need him back.
Yeah.
We need him back. I was like, they're depressed, and he comes back. They signed him to the practice squad.
Yeah.
But they were all so sad that they got rid of him,
oh,
and they
dang.
came back. And then when they found, then the 2 players that they signed on that made it, the rookies, they made it to the team. Everybody was happy to see. A-Rod was like, I'm glad that you guys stuck around.
Yeah.
And I mean, they love each other, and I've never seen Aaron Rodgers this happy.
Neither
Yeah.
have I.
He's just so happy to be
Yeah.
there, and he
so
smiles.
interacting with everybody, all that.
And he
I don't
knows
think
all their
I've ever
names.
seen him like that.
But like I was saying,
They're
I
all
told
their
you,
handshakes and stuff.
Yeah.
Too that they have.
what I told you last night was that, you know, when you're with one team for so long from the beginning of your career,
18 plus years.
for so long, like you kind of get in a rut. I'm sure that's how he was when he first started with Packers.
He wasn't. He was very arrogant and very pompous. He wanted to take over Brett Favre's job. No. But I think also, like you said, it's
My theory is just gone.
it's a breath of fresh air, and
Yeah.
also he knew what he was going into. It's the tail end of my career. I'm getting
Right.
older.
Yeah.
I need to enjoy this time that I have left playing
Yeah.
football and share my knowledge with this new generation of
That's
players.
what he was,
Yeah.
and that's what he's teaching all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think
He's a teacher.
I think that's why he's so happy.
And then you can
is
see it
because
on there.
he's giving that.
He can be a coach.
Yes,
in 5 or 6
100%.
years, he can be a coach.
Yeah.
100%.
Because he's teaching Zach Wilson, like
Yeah.
what I've seen
The whole no look thing
Yeah.
that he taught him. That was amazing.
watching preseason, I'm like, Zach wasn't like this before.
Yeah.
But he's absorbing everything from Aaron Rodgers, and Aaron Rodgers is willingly giving him that information.
Yeah.
He could be like, no, screw you. This is my last 2 years. You figure it out.
And he'd be stupid not to follow everything that he's telling him because,
You're learning from the great.
and
Aaron is just happy.
yeah,
And he loves his coaches. I mean,
and it's infectious
Yeah.
too. When
and that's what I was telling you. What I've never seen this team like this, happy, wants to play for each other, and wants to win. And I get very Ted Lasso vibes.
oh yeah,
The coach brought in everybody that he wants, and he's
Oh, yeah.
building a family. And
Yeah.
the family wants to play for each other and win for each other. So,
yep.
Yeah.
all right, enough football talk. That's 22 minutes of chitter chatter. Let's dive into this bracket, okay?
Okay. Oh, so we're actually gonna
We're going to do the bracket.
Okay.
Come on.
Bracket now.
Let's do the bracket, okay?
All right.
So, okay. Ready?
Round 1. Fight.
Did we say what we were doing?
We're doing Mariah Carey.
No, but did we say on air what we were doing?
Yeah, Mariah Carey bracket.
Okay, I don't
I
remember
think-
saying
earlier.
Mariah
I think we
Carey.
did. Just put the bottle on the couch because it'll just
Yeah.
go dong. So we're gonna do a Mariah Carey bracket. I picked the internet's top favorite Mariah Carey song.
I mean, these are good songs.
They're good, but if I had done a bigger bracket, it would have been like 100 songs.
Oh yeah.
So I had to whittle
Can't
it
do
down
that.
to 16 because it was just so much.
Yeah.
I mean, her catalog is
Yeah.
ridiculous.
It's very extensive.
And I cut out the one that's about to be popular in the next month or
Yeah,
two.
no, because that would have honestly just taken the whole
That just
cake.
would have destroyed the entire
one?
bracket.
All I want.
All I want for Christmas
All I
is
want
you.
for Christmas.
Oh yeah. No.
Okay, like
That
right.
one would have been like just taking the cake.
There's a meme I just saw this morning that said I had Mariah Carey's album cover of All I Want for Christmas, and it was covered in ice, and it had cracks in the ice, and it said she's thawing out, guys.
Yep.
And I was like, it's happening.
That's funny.
It's happening.
Thawing out.
October 1st is when they'll start playing it.
I think it's gonna start sooner than that. Actually, I really think so. All right, so let's read off the songs. Okay,
All right.
I go One Sweet Day,
Emotions,
Touch My Body,
Dream Lover,
When You Believe,
Heartbreaker,
My All,
Honey,
We Belong Together,
Don't Forget About Us,
Shake It Off, not the Taylor Swift version,
Vision of Love,
Always Be My Baby,
Hero,
Thank God I Found You,
and Fantasy.
and Fantasy. All right. So the first battle is going to be One Sweet Day versus Emotions. Now, One Sweet Day is with Boyz II Men.
Yeah.
So you got two
Yeah.
powerhouses, even though Boyz II Men's playing country fairs now.
They're actually playing at Epcot.
Really?
They were at
Man,
Epcot
times
last
are,
year.
times are tight.
I think they were at the Joey and Friends thing too.
Are you serious?
They have their
Montel
own
Jordan
day.
was.
They have their own day though.
Oh, do they?
At
Yeah,
Epcot?
Boyz II Men
So
has
why don't we go
their
to
own day.
Epcot? Let's do I want to go to Epcot.
Because they do it in the summer.
Oh, no, forget Epcot.
Like
But
Joey
it's at-
was like
but
a
it's at
couple weeks
nighttime,
ago.
though.
Yeah, but still, you got to spend the whole day at Epcot.
Sure.
No,
No.
you probably could come in.
You could go to
later.
Epcot at like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
I'll think about it.
Some people just go just for that, and then.
And then drop $150 a ticket just to see Joey Fatone. I'm good with
Well,
that.
people that live close by
okay.
that have like annual
That-
passes.
yeah, that-
I would
like,
do that if I was close.
Yeah,
Just to go to
Yeah.
that's
a concert.
different. I'm not dropping a $150 to go see Joey Fatone.
No.
No offense, Joey. Come on the show, though.
No, I want to go. I have my annual passes, so that's why I want to go.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Joey, I could probably get Joey Fatone if I try hard enough.
Oh my god.
Start making memes and get Joey on the show.
If
You're
we
my
got
publicist. Get on it.
if we got Joey on the show, I don't know if I would be able to speak.
We'll fly him up. I'll fly him on Allegiant.
Oh
It'll cost me $25. And he can sleep right here. We got him an air mattress.
Oh my god.
He sleeps in the office.
No, the couch pulls out. We're good.
I'm telling you now, it's not a good idea if he sleeps here.
Well, then Kelly's gonna go buy a minivan. I'm leaving. Me and Fatone. So apparently Kelly has a type.
I do.
Fat New Yorkers. Gotcha.
And he's Italian.
Or
I'm not Italian,
or I thought I was going to say Greek.
He's Italian. And you're Hispanic. So obviously I have a thing for European guys.
All right. So One Sweet Day versus Emotions. I know you lie.
I lie.
Yeah, you friends don't lie.
You lie.
Yeah. You lean towards emotions.
I do.
You love emotions.
I do.
And you're emotional.
I am.
You just cry for no reason sometimes. I think it's just you're menopausal.
That too.
One Sweet Day, though.
One sweet day. This is a tough one.
Keep it 100. What is it?
100.
100.
We'll keep it 100.
100.
100.
I don't think that episode's aired yet.
Not yet. But this will come up soon. One Sweet Day.
Yeah, I know.
Till this day, I get...
Till this day. I haven't heard it, and I probably don't ever want
to hear it. Yeah, it hits right here.
It's hard to hear, especially when you've lost somebody recently.
Yeah.
I can't.
I don't know if I can hear that.
Yeah.
I would go One Sweet Day.
I'm going to go One Sweet Day.
Well, I guess I'm outvoted then.
Yeah, you are outvoted.
I guess I'm going One Sweet Day.
This three people thing works. No coin flip today.
I know, no coin flip.
All right, this is a good one. These two songs fit perfectly together. Touch My Body, Dream Lover. They jive.
That's the new single.
That's the new single.
Touch My Body, that's Emancipation of Mimi?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the album.
Touch My Body or Dream Lover.
I like Dream Lover.
Touch My Body.
Dream Lover's beat's sick. Dream Lover.
Yeah.
But Touch My Body, man.
Touch My Body.
No.
And you got Fixie Felix in the video.
Yeah, I know, but I like Dream Lover.
I'm gonna go Dream Lover too, just because that beat is so sick.
It is.
I think Touch My Body, I'll get bored with it after 2 listens.
Yeah.
But Dream Lover has that beat like. Baby. I'm gonna go Dream Lover.
That old school vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Titi. You've been outvoted. You have to leave the island. All right, next one. When You Believe from the Moses movie. What was it called? Prince of Egypt.
Yeah.
With Whitney Houston versus Heartbreaker.
Oof, Heartbreaker.
Heartbreaker, you got the best of me. I mean, Moses is overdue. He's so like BC. You know what I'm saying? He's so before Christ.
Yeah.
Like that's way.
Oh my god.
That's before our time, huh? We just let go.
Yeah, I mean,
How about this? I will search out for Heartbreaker, but I'm not going to go search for the Moses song.
yeah.
I'm not searching.
Yeah. Yeah.
Till I did this list, I forgot that song existed.
I know. Yeah.
And I've only seen the movie once.
Yeah. It's a good movie.
It was all right.
It's decent.
It's nothing to write home about.
I mean, it's not like
I saw it.
it's like I knew what happened, but
obviously. Nothing spoiler.
Yeah. No questions unanswered.
Titi might be too young, but do you remember like back in the day on NBC, they did a show about the Bible? No? They did like a whole bunch of chapters of the Bible, and then all of a sudden it got canceled. And I was like, how do you cancel the Bible show? And they left it on a cliffhanger too.
They didn't read the whole book.
They didn't finish the whole book, and I'm like, they left it on a cliffhanger, and I'm like,
they did that so people would go and get their Bibles and read
that's
it.
what I was saying. I was like, why didn't NBC say, look, we canceled the show, but if you want to know more, pick up a Bible.
Right? Pick up a book.
Pick up a Bible and read it.
Pick up a Bible.
Or go to church.
Yeah, right.
Go to your local priest and be like, hey, what happens after this part? Does Moses survive?
What's the story? How does it end?
Like, this Jesus fella. What was his deal?
What happened?
What happened with Jesus? Did he come back? Or yeah.
Oh gosh.
All right. My All versus Honey.
So did we say Heartbreaker?
We said one Heartbreaker.
Okay.
My All and Honey.
This one sucks because I love these songs equally.
Ooh, yeah. I think I would go with My All because the vocals in that song
That song, you could almost strip away the music and it's still, like, she just kills that song.
The vocals in that song is crazy.
I agree.
And the video?
Yeah. Of course.
In black and white, she's floating on a boat. It's gorgeous. But Honey is so good.
Honey is good.
And the remix with Puff Daddy and Mace and I forgot the other guy's name. It went off my head.
I don't know.
But Honey's so good. But My All.
Yeah. I'm going My All.
You sang that to me once.
No, I didn't.
I know you didn't. You never sang to me.
No, I don't. Because I can't sing.
You just don't love me.
Okay.
You used to love me.
Sure.
What are you going to say? Was someone going to say something? Did I cut somebody
No.
off? I'm
No.
sorry. Next one. We Belong Together versus Don't Forget About Us.
We
Wow,
belong together.
that kind of fit pretty good.
Yeah.
We belong together. Don't forget about us. Don't forget about us. We belong together. I get ChatGPT to write me a song.
Oh my god, please don't.
Have you heard my ChatGPT songs?
Yes.
They're
yes.
fantastic. You haven't heard my country song yet. That hasn't posted yet. Oh, Titi, strap in for that one. I forgot what episode that is, but I had him write a country song for me.
God.
Keeping it 100. That's what it was.
Keep it at 100.
Keeping it.
That's what it was.
Kelly flubbed up so. She's trying to say keeping it 100.
No, I was trying to say Billboard Hot 100, and I fumbled
One-hundo.
and I said 100.
100. So, and I asked ChatGPT to write me a song saying you're keeping it 100.
So that was the running gag for that episode.
It hasn't aired yet, I don't think.
But I'm saying
Yeah,
it was
so-
the running gag.
So we had ChatGPT write a country song called "Keeping It 100."
Yeah.
and I did it to. It
was horrible.
I did it to the beat of a country song. I found a country royalty free song, and it was fantastic. I might get signed by a label. So, all right. So we belong together. Don't forget about us.
I'm gonna go. We belong together.
I'm gonna have to too.
Yeah.
Because Eric Roberts is in the video, and so is the guy from The Flash.
You can hear that song and it still slaps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the lyrics are good.
Yes.
Don't forget about us is good, but
Or at that.
I literally forgot about that song.
yeah. It's too slow.
Yeah.
It's too slow.
That song
Yeah.
followed. We belong together.
Yeah.
Okay.
That makes more sense.
Well, then there you go.
Did
Then I have
Emancipation of Mimi tell a whole story?
I don't know.
It probably does.
Maybe it
to-
did.
Maybe.
Maybe you listen to it. It does.
Adele's latest album, she said that album tells a whole story. So you have to. She says you have to listen to it in order.
Oh,
And then once I listened to it, I was like, makes a whole lot of sense.
Yeah.
She says she hates releasing singles because of that, because she
Yeah.
it messes up the flow of the story.
Yeah.
But if you listen to the whole album, it tells the entire story of her divorce.
Huh.
And then it just ends with her happiness.
Yeah.
Think about that. All right.
Huh.
Shake It Off versus Vision of Love.
Shake it off.
I'm gonna go Shake It Off.
All right.
Vision of Love is not. I like Vision of Love, but it doesn't. It doesn't.
Just
It's like Vision of Love is all right, but
see, I'm more old school Mariah
Yes.
because that's what I grew up on.
I like this like early 2000s Mariah.
because that was your time frame.
Emancipation of Mimi album. I love.
Yeah.
I love.
See,
that album.
Fantasy and then the first Mariah Carey
Yeah.
album, like those were
That's
two
the only music your
albums.
mama let you listen to,
It's a
right?
good album.
No, she let you listen to, what was it that we talked about last week? That she let you listen to 50 Cent in the club.
Yeah, you guys are talking about 50 Cent.
That was funny.
Shake It Off, then. All right, I'm cool with Shake It Off. All right, Always Be My Baby versus Hero.
Ooh.
Hero was the father-daughter song that my sister danced to with my dad at her first wedding.
Ooh. And Hero was the first slow dance I ever danced with a girl. Was that song Hero?
The heck?
That's your dog trying to get into
Yeah,
this
I
room.
know.
What is it? It's a Hero and what else?
Always Be My Baby.
I have to go Always Be My Baby.
Yeah. I like Always Be
Yeah,
My
You'll Always Be a
Baby.
Party. And they made a movie based off that song.
Exactly.
I love that song.
Always Be My Baby. And we did an episode on the song too, so sorry, Hero. And I remember that first slow dance. I was like 12 or 13.
Okay, that's great.
That's what Bruce thought about it.
He's like, let me in,
Bruce is
mother.
like, no.
All right, Thank God I Found You versus Fantasy.
Fantasy.
Easy. That wasn't even.
I mean,
We don't thank God about that song.
no, I like that song, but fantasy is
Yeah.
it's fantasy.
All right, ready?
Round 2. Fight.
It didn't work. Try again.
Yes, it did.
Round 2.
Fight. You
What is it that they do? The finish him.
Well, we should start doing that for the last round. You should have 2 songs and you'll.
Finish him.
All right. Now this is gonna get complicated. Now this is like bad.
I know.
One Sweet Day versus Dream Lover.
One Sweet Day. I got to do One Sweet Day. That song.
I'm teetering on One Sweet Day. Like it's like right here.
That song is so strong.
So if you push me to Dream Lover, maybe. But
One Sweet
if
Day
you remember
is so
the video
strong.
for One Sweet Day,
Yeah.
that video even
That holds up.
Yeah, it has to be One Sweet Day.
Man, this is gonna suck if we read the lyrics.
I'm not reading them.
I don't think I hope it doesn't make it through. Look, if it goes through, we're not going to read the lyrics.
Yeah, we're not.
We can't.
We're not reading those lyrics.
We'll
read the other lyrics.
Due to a death in the family recently, we're not. If this song makes it through, we can't read the lyrics.
Yeah, no.
So
I can't.
If you want to read the lyrics, pull it up on your own time.
Yeah, do it yourself.
Do it yourself. All right, Heartbreaker versus My All. Heartbreaker, you got the best of me. But then you got, I've given my all.
I'm going My All.
I think I have to go My All too.
Yeah, because it's just...
My All is just, man.
Yeah.
Mimi got some hits.
She does.
We Belong Together versus Shake It Off.
We belong together.
Yeah.
Easily.
When you say Shake It Off, I keep thinking Taylor Swift. So I can't.
Gotta shake it off.
It keeps tripping me up.
Yeah.
Loving ain't the same. That's a concert I would wish I could go to too.
Does she not tour anymore? Mariah?
No, Taylor.
Oh,
Yeah.
Swizzy.
Good luck, TT.
I know.
They're actually going to put it in theaters in October.
I think we're gonna get tickets to go see.
But I think it's like 30. It's like 3 hours long.
Yeah, it's a concert.
That's
a concert.
That's a long. And I don't think she has an opener. I think it's just her for 3 hours.
It's like Justin Timberlake.
Yo, Justin, not an opener. 3 hours solid.
Yeah, it was
Adele
phenomenal.
too. Adele didn't have an opener too.
She doesn't need an opener.
Adele doesn't need an opener. She's like, no, she doesn't.
We had a black envelope for her tickets.
Yeah, they gave us black down. It was amazing. Like our tickets were in black envelopes that said Adele, and you had to take them out gently. It's no joke.
Yeah.
I mean, when you're the queen.
Yeah.
When you're the queen.
That's cool. I'd love to go see her residency.
If you have a chance to see Adele live, TT, I would highly recommend it. She's funny, like laugh out loud funny. She cracks jokes between songs, and she talks to the audience. She's just amazing. All right, Always Be My Baby versus Fantasy. I don't like this one.
I gotta go. Always Be My Baby.
I'm going Fantasy.
I almost want to go Fantasy because of the Free Guy song, the Free Guy movie. You ever seen Free Guy with Ryan Reynolds?
No. Oh, it's so good.
That's the theme song of the whole movie, Fantasy.
I think it's on Disney Plus.
Yes, it is.
So watch it. It's really good. That's like one of Sophia's favorite movies.
Kyrie might actually sit through it because of all the colors and stuff.
Maybe.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it's so much movement and like
there's a lot
stuff going on. He might like it.
Yeah.
Even though we just watched, was it Miss Rachel with him? And I was kind of hooked. I was enjoying it. We watched the Miss Rachel Blippy crossover event. It was just Miss Rachel came out. She goes, "Kid educators, assemble!"
Literally.
And then there was like 5. It was like a little Asian guy, a black girl, Miss Rachel, Blippy, and some other dude.
What are no?
No.
They were at the Children's Museum in Manhattan. It was like 5 people.
No, at the Children's Museum, there's only 3 of them. And then Miss Rachel has other people do some other stuff.
Oh, okay. She got minions. My bad. My bad.
Her husband and then some other like people that.
Who's the dorky blonde guy?
That's her husband.
Oh, poor guy. Hey, poor Miss Rachel.
That's Mr. Aaron. That's her
Miss
husband.
Rachel. Girl, you could do better. No, I'm sorry. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay, so I apologize. So she had a semi-crossover event. She had like a children's
But
adventures.
that was exciting though when the Blippy and the Miss Rachel and Mika.
They just came out and I was like, I know that dude. I was like,
really exciting.
I was like, Papa, that's the guy on your shirt. And he goes, bah. And I was like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Mr. Blippy. There you go. I'll learn. But they were saying the wheels on the bus. I was down with the wheels on the bus.
I love that song. That's a bop.
And then they sang another one too.
Fire truck.
No, they did Friends. You're my friend. We're all friends.
I don't know.
Anyway.
I wasn't listening.
All right. So Always Be My Baby versus Fantasy. You said
I said Fantasy.
Fantasy.
Always Be My Baby.
So I'm the deciding vote. I'm going to go Always Be My Baby. Because you'll always be a part of me. And I'm part of you indefinitely.
You can't escape me.
Nope. I can't, unfortunately. Unless I go buy a minivan.
Yeah, that too.
All right. Ready? We got to do the next round.
Is this the last round?
No.
Okay.
So this is something. I think the guy came home.
Oh.
Also, I saw lights coming down across.
Round 3. Fight.
I was dying to unpress the button and make you embarrass yourself, but yeah. One Sweet Day versus My All.
Now I can't pick.
Yeah.
Now I'm stuck.
Yep. I knew this was gonna suck.
Um,
They're lightning bugs. That's what it is.
that's what you saw.
Yeah.
You thought the guy gave. You thought it was truck lights.
No, they're lightning bugs.
It's lightning
Oh,
bugs.
let me text Alexa so that way she
That's
can
funny.
maybe take Kyrie out.
Yeah.
Unless he's-
It flew by, like it flew this way. I was like, "There's no way that truck is that high coming down." That's so cool. All right, I don't like this one because I love the songs equally.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go One Sweet Day just because after a while my all like I can like do without.
Yeah, it's like, okay, I'm cool.
Yeah. Like
I think I'm with you on that.
like One Sweet Day, like I can listen to it
I'm sorry.
a
good.
lot. Even though it makes me sad.
Yeah,
Like
It's a very strong song.
Yeah.
it is. It's,
All her songs are very powerful.
but and I think it's with that Boys to Men factor too.
Yeah,
That it just gives it something
Yeah.
special.
I agree.
I think I'm gonna
So-
go one sweet day as well.
Yeah. So
Sorry, my all. I love the video.
we love the song though.
Sweet Lord,
Mariah,
dog.
come on the show.
Mariah, yeah,
yeah, right.
Make sure you fly me out for that one.
yeah.
You can fly me on Allegiant for $25.
We're gonna get Mariah here on the couch.
We might get Nick Cannon before we get Mariah.
I know Nick Cannon does not step foot in this house.
Get us both pregnant.
Yeah, straight up. My man walks
Don't
in.
just go like this.
And then, yeah, no.
No, there's a
I've seen
I-
it.
TikTok
The one
or
that he
something.
hugs the girl and
yeah,
she's pregnant.
she's pregnant.
Nope. Nick ain't. Sorry, Nick.
He'll
You're not gonna be
step
anywhere.
foot in this house and everybody pregnant.
We'll do that interview on
Look at Lily
FaceTime.
pregnant.
Yeah.
I know. And she's fixed.
So,
He might get Bruce pregnant.
jeez. All right. So, you guys good? Here, let me include this. Oh no, where'd it go?
The laugh track. Oh.
It always gets her. Always.
I know. You forget that I listen to you every single Wednesday. I'm number one fan.
DP's our number one fan. All right.
Oh God.
We Belong Together versus Always Be My Baby.
That's a good one.
I go Always Be My Baby.
Yeah.
It's the same song, actually.
It's not.
Think about it.
No.
There's subtle differences.
The same overall gist.
No,
We belong together. You need to stay here with me.
You'll always
We
be my
Belong
baby.
Together was like, there was like a fight, but it was like, we gotta make it work. 'Cause
Yeah.
We belong together.
But Always Be
And
My Baby, the
Always Be
same
My
thing.
Baby
Kind of.
was like,
You'll always be a part
if you're ready
of
to
me.
go, you're ready to go, but you're still gonna be a part of me in my life. Like, you're still gonna
Yeah.
be a part of me.
That's always tell Kelly. If she leaves me, you're like,
What?
We're-
Why am I leaving?
Oh, Alexa said she would just put them both to sleep.
oh man. Shoot, I was gonna go over there and mess with the little Amari. Oh well, tomorrow's a new day.
Kyrie was out from 7 last night till 8 o'clock this morning.
Really? Jeez,
That's good.
straight.
Straight.
It's because
Good
he's had
man.
so much.
So much. Yeah. These boys have
Stimulations.
been very.
Yeah, so much going
overstimulated.
on.
So when
Yeah.
they sleep, they've been sleeping.
What about Amari? Is he still doing
Mario,
it?
I don't know. So, he wakes up at night still, but it's like, I tell my mom because she asked me, she's like, how many times did he wake up last night, even though she's sleeping right next to me? But it's like a blur. Like at 8 o'clock in the morning,
Yeah.
everything that happened between like 11 and 8 o'clock in the morning, I don't remember.
Yeah.
I just remember waking up and feeding him and putting him back down. Probably
Yeah.
one
Yeah.
time.
That's what.
After a while, it's like you can't keep track of how
Yeah,
many times
I
they
can't. I just wake up, feed him, put him back down.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what when we had when she was small, we used to do alternate in the same night. It's your turn, my turn, your turn.
Well,
your turn.
Fredo helps
Yeah.
me at home, but
We dropped that quick.
Yeah.
We switched off days.
yeah.
So on like Mondays was my day the entire night. So she woke up 10 times. Hey, sucks to be you.
if
I got
Fredo's
my
like
10.
off the next day, that night before he'll kind of take more
Yeah.
of the help.
But oof,
And then once I stopped working
Then
full
you took over.
time, then I just took over. But she was older by then, so she wasn't.
yeah, she was 4 or 5 by then. So
She was 3.
anyway, it doesn't matter.
But
She's
still,
like-
she was older, and she wasn't getting up in the middle of the night.
Yep. So We Belong Together versus Always Been My Baby.
All that to say,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm going Always Be My Baby.
Always Be My Baby. And
I think
Titi's
I'm
go.
gonna have to go with that too. I want to go We Belong Together, but that's because I'm like, I really like that.
How about this? Always Be My Baby's came out in the 90s, and it could come out today, and it would still chart.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
Yeah.
I bet you it would still chart.
It probably charted when that movie came out.
Yeah.
It might have, yeah.
Great
Just
movie
because
though.
it's-
Really good movie. And we
like,
were just
similar.
talking about that. Always Be
My baby.
Always Be My Maybe.
Yeah.
Great movie.
That's cute.
And then we kind of bounced into the whole show Beef that you need to check out. I forgot her name's Wong.
Ali Wong.
Ali Wong. Beef
And
is
with
really,
Steven Yeun.
really good.
Yeah.
Really good show.
That's why I want to watch it.
I think you'll really enjoy it. And once you watch the first episode, you'll get hooked.
Yeah.
Okay.
You won't put it down. And your husband will like it too.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'll wait till I get home. and
Like
watch it.
legitimately laugh out loud funny.
Yeah.
So it's a funny show. The trailer didn't make it seem like
It's
it was
funny and
The situations that they face
are serious.
are serious,
But it's funny.
but they make light of some of the things that happen. And there's
Got
one of his cousins. His cousin is best friend
I think it's his friend.
is hysterical too.
Okay.
So you'll enjoy it. You'll enjoy it. Always Be My Baby. All right.
Final round. Fight. USA finish.
Try again.
I'm sorry.
It's the last one. Okay, let's try this again.
Round one.
All right, we're gonna try this again. Let me know when you guys are ready because I screwed this up. Obviously,
How's that our fault?
yeah,
Yeah.
it is my fault. I apologize.
The first one, yes, was my fault because I forgot we were going to do that.
All right, I'm ready when you are.
But then you said round one.
We're starting this whole bracket over again. We don't like the last two things. We're gonna start over again. All right, so ready?
Final round. Finish.
Or her, or them, just whatever pronoun you decide. Actually,
finish them.
I did my sexual harassment training today, so
Oh, jeez.
I learned about pronouns and all this stuff. So, and I did my quiz and I got 100%.
You cheated, didn't you?
Actually, I didn't pay attention to it.
Of course you didn't.
It literally said,
Of course you
well,
didn't.
hun, when it tells you, it gives you a scenario. It's like
You didn't pay attention and you still got 100%.
when it's telling you stuff like, if you walk up to Bethany and you tell her, "Hey, I love that skirt on you. It hugs all your curves. Is this inappropriate?" Well, yeah, it is.
From the office.
It was like,
Michael Scott be like, no, I don't see why not.
He doesn't see anything wrong.
and there
with
was
that.
another scenario that was like, they got off the boss and the secretary got off the plane and they get in their car. He's like, "I don't want to go back home. Why don't we go to the bar and see where this takes us?" And it says, and then it goes to her, and her face is like, "What would you say in this scenario?" And it's like, "Yeah, let's do it." Or, "What's in it for me?" And I don't feel comfortable with this. And we're like, it was,
I want to know who didn't get 100% on this.
oh, for sure someone
I
did.
wanna
That's
know-
what I
I
want
want
to know.
to know who's the one that picked, like, yeah, let's go.
That's- that one got fired immediately. They were like, "You gotta
You're
go."
like, you know
On the
what?
spot.
But
This
then
ain't gonna work
But then they
out.
screwed me on one of the questions. The one that they gave me partial credit because it said what
Partial credit.
it literally gave me
Wait, back
partial
in
credit
high school.
because it said what out of all these options, what's right, and it was all them. I picked 4 of them, and it was all 5.
You got half of it, right?
Yeah,
It should have said all of the above.
that's what I'm saying.
If it was all of them.
But I was like, yeah. So I passed my sexual harassment course, so I can work at my company without sexual harassing people, I guess. And I know about pronouns.
Ay. All right.
All right, ready?
Yep.
Final
I'm
thing
not
is
ready, but sure.
One Sweet Day versus Always Be My Baby. I know what I'm going with. And
Yeah, I
we
do
don't have to we don't have to read lyrics.
I do too.
What are you going with?
Well, Stephanie, do you know what you're going with?
One Sweet Day.
One Sweet Day.
Oh wow, I got voted. I was going to Always Be My Baby.
Really?
I literally was going with Always Be My Baby.
Why?
I can listen to Always Be My Baby over and over and over again, and it brings me back to a special time in my life. When you were young and you had no responsibilities, you just kind of just had fun. It makes you feel it's nostalgic. It's a throwback song.
Yeah. Okay. I can see
Throwback.
that.
Meanwhile,
You should have gone first.
One Sweet Day kind of like
Yeah, you're stuck in that.
you kind of have to be in a mood to listen to it
Yeah.
and know that you're gonna cry while listening to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
While
true.
one Always Be My Baby is like, I remember being carefree or going out with my friends and doing your little kisses with your little girlfriend. Like,
Well, but the thing is that you see that we're emotional, so we're gonna pick the more emotional song.
Yeah, I know.
so One Sweet Day, I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
One Sweet Day won.
All right.
We're not gonna read the lyrics though.
We
Nope.
don't need to.
Nope.
Do it yourself.
Do it yourself. Oh look, we got it at 50 minutes.
Nice.
I'm proud of that. So, you guys have anything else to say? Are you happy with your choices?
Yeah.
In life too? You're happy with all the choices in life?
I guess.
Especially with me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Didi, you good with your choice?
I'm good.
One Sweet Day.
One Sweet Day.
And now your kids are asleep. I can't go play with them. It's Stupid bedtimes.
Wow, it's only 8:45 too.
I know. It's like it's still today o'clock.
It's still
Kyrie's
today.
tired, and he only slept like one. His naps have been all weird.
Yeah.
Since we've been here. So
Yeah, he looked tired.
Yeah, when you guys went to go get his milk, he was just like he was walking around with his little bubble machine and his bottle in his mouth, and he was just like.
Yeah, he's like
my
he's like a drunk
boy.
man.
And I was trying to get him on my lap, and he's like, and then your mom was like, come here, and he's like, he's like, mama, and we're like, just watch Miss Rachel and the
Yeah.
Avengers, you'll be all right.
Avengers Assemble.
I've tried to put other stuff for him. He really just likes those. But the good thing is that with Miss Rachel, he learns. So.
Yeah, he'll get into different things eventually,
Yeah.
and then he'll fall away from those things. Like Sophia was a big MCU person, then she's like, it sucks, and
Yeah.
kind of agree with her. Kind of sucks right now. They haven't really put anything good lately, so whatever. So let me get the music ready.
Oh yeah.
So the show Instagram is Listen to the Words Podcast. The show email is listen to the words pod@gmail.com. I want to let Diti promote her stuff.
Okay.
At Steph the Mom. Well, Steph dot the Mom.
Steph.themom on Instagram. And she might do a podcast.
I might. Stay tuned.
She's debating on it.
Stay tuned.
I gave her some equipment, so she's ready to go.
Stay tuned. If you guys want to hear about mom life, stay tuned.
Either mom life or TV rewatching.
Yeah, mom life or a TV rewatch.
One of those. What are you going to rewatch? Oz? The Sopranos?
No,
just
Vampire
kidding.
Diaries.
It'd be funny if Diti's like, yeah, we're going to do the mom podcast
I could start with
and The
one
Sopranos.
show. I've never watched The Sopranos in full.
Really?
I've never watched The Sopranos in full. I've only watched bits and pieces of it because of my husband. So
Huh. I think you might have to take a dive into The Sopranos. You know who got me into The Sopranos? Your mother.
I believe that.
Your mother. All the shows I shouldn't have watched as a kid and movies, your mom.
I believe that.
Yep. So, honey, please, we leave the remaining 3 minutes for you. Promote your stuff, please, hon.
My Instagram and Etsy is Crafty Kelly's Workshop. Crafty with a K. Kelly is Kelly. My show email is listen to the words pod Kelly@gmail.com. And if you want to follow Bruce, our third mic, he is Bruce the Doxy Pin on Instagram.
What about Lily? You forgot about Lily. See, that's how much you care about her.
I mean, I love her, but she's
Obviously you don't.
annoying
Oh,
right now.
Lily.
No, she's Lily the Sad Pup on Instagram.
You don't want to promote Sophia's artwork yet?
Not yet.
Okay, cool. All right, with that being said, you want to sign off?
Keep it 100.
Keep it 100. Titi, you want to sign off?
Always be my baby.
I like that. And I'll see you in one sweet day. Thanks, guys.